Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, Big Time Rush is here in the studio.
What's
Say
up?
hello,
What's
guys.
up?
What's
Hello.
going on?
Boy, this has been a fun day so far.
Oh, yeah.
Quite.
How do you keep your energy going? Like, your guys are nonstop.
A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah.
A lot of coffee.
And good food. In fact, we're
sleeping.
gonna get a Philly cheesesteak at Pat's later on today.
Oh, you're going to go with Pat's, not Geno's?
Well, that's what we have been
Which
trying
one
to
should
figure
we
out
go
which
to?
one.
How about
What do
two
you
of us
think?
go to Pat's, two of us go to Geno's? And
Or just tweet it and find out what your fans think.
There we go.
That's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Well, but
that-
I want your
Smart cookie
opinion
this
from
one.
someone who lives in Pennsylvania.
I have always been a Geno's fan, but I've never heard bad about Pat's.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you like about Geno's?
It's big and flashy and bright.
Okay.
There we go.
And if you order wrong, you don't get to order. You have to know how to order if you're going to order there.
So what do we order?
What do you want on your cheesesteak?
I just want cheese and cheesesteak, man.
What kind of cheese? Whiz or provolone?
Provolone.
Okay, so do you want onions?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want provolone wit.
Provolone wit.
Wit. That's it.
Wit?
That's all you
Why
say.
wit?
With, not with, wit.
Wit onions, essentially.
Wit. Yep. Or provolone
wit.
without.
Cool.
Or whiz without. That's the only way you can order there.
There we go.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Okay, I like
Whiz
that.
wit.
So I can't say, hey, can I please have a Philly cheesesteak with provolone
They will
cheese
literally not
and no
serve that.
onions?
Some old guy will harass you to no end and probably throw you out of off the street of his
That's
restaurant.
awesome.
Okay, so Pat's. It is.
And the Philly locals will throw D batteries at your head while that happens.
Great. Hey, guys, please don't throw batteries at us. Okay.
So, guys, tell me a little bit about how this promo tour has been going so far. You've just been kind of stopping off at stations, playing for 20, 30 people at a time.
Yeah, we started off in Miami, and I've been working our way up the East Coast, and it's been crazy. Like, each day kind of runs together because we wake up in a different state, and it's just, it blows my mind.
And then the week before that, we were over in Europe. We were in Germany and London, so we've been all around. It's been a pretty insane couple of weeks so far.
all around the world.
At what point did you start to realize, holy crap, this is real, it's going to be big?
We had a show, for me at least, is one specific moment. We had a show in California at this place called the Citadel Outlets. It was down
Literally
to 5.
a big parking lot.
It's a huge parking lot. And we thought that maybe 500 to maybe 1,000 people would show up. And by the time we played our show, there was 12,000 people stuffed in the parking lot. So it was that was when it was like, okay, this might be a little bigger than we had anticipated.
Yeah, our first concert was actually in Times Square. I think
Yeah.
we started setting goals after that one.
Yeah.
We were like, I think maybe let's do this big. Like,
So those 12,000 people show up at this show, and it's insane. And,
It was unreal.
It was
and you're
nuts.
just out on stage. And do you ever just step back from the moment and realize, oh my God, I'm on stage in front of 12,000?
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally.
I actually stopped singing, and all of them were singing the words, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is cool.
There was even a moment just in your guys' room where we sang for the 20 or 30 fans that were in there that, like, I was just smiling because this little kid kind of had this look on his face that he was like, because they see the TV show and they're like, don't even understand that we're actually real people. And so he was looking at us like, these are real guys. This is so cool. So, like, that made me.
Yeah, one girl.
There was
still
one little
didn't think we
girl.
were Real.
Yeah, she was like, you guys look like real people. I was like, we are real people.
I was like, that's weird. I don't understand that. Why do we look like real people?
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Do you miss it once in a while, like the anonymity? Like you probably just can't go anywhere now.
Yes, of course. Every single day. Yeah.
When you go back home, is it different? Or
Well, in Los Angeles, I feel like people are more used to seeing a lot of industry people because, we all live there. So it's not too bad. We still can walk around there. But mostly we've been spending the past couple of years working. So I don't think we really realize what the change will be until we get some time to go out there.
The biggest deal is missing home. I think.
Yeah, missing home. And I think the biggest thing, I think we could all probably agree that when we wanted to get into a career in entertainment, I think the goal would have been to have people recognize you, just because that comes with part of it. And if you get so big, people will recognize you. And I think the first time it ever happened to me, I was like, oh my God, someone just recognized me that I'd never met before. And it's still really cool, but it's an interesting thing. It's like you don't really know how to view it until you get there.
Well, the best part about it is having the people come up that say, "Hey, thank you so much for making a show that my whole family can watch."
Yeah,
and
that's always
making
cool,
music
especially
that
the
we love
parents.
to listen to, and that's the biggest compliment we could get.
what's the one thing this year? We're early in the year, so it's 2011. What's the one thing you've got circled on your calendar right now that you cannot wait to do or to be a part of?
Well, we just found out that we were nominated for some Kids' Choice Awards, and
Yeah.
The best trophy in all of awards.
Very exciting.
Honestly,
very
The
true.
blimp.
being there last year, and we introduced Rihanna, and that was amazing. And then now being nominated, just in 1 year, it's crazy. So that's circled, and I'm so excited.
We would love to win a Kids' Choice
Oh,
Award.
it'd be
I
amazing.
hear the Kids' Choice Awards is going to be pretty cool this year too, so I'm excited.
Just be careful; they do slime people.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
We're
But
hoping for it.
I've always wanted to be slimed. Since I was a kid.
Yeah, some people don't like that. We're actually looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please do.
We actually grew up watching Nickelodeon, so
Right.
for us it's still pretty surreal being on the network that we all loved. So, and I swear they didn't pay us to say that. We
No,
Well,
my
good placement.
favorite,
Good done.
my favorite TV shows as a kid were Nickelodeon shows. Absolutely. I mean,
Is there somewhere in that building where they keep all the slime? That's
No, but I will tell you that slime, it can make your hand. It stains your hand. Because last year at the KCAs, we did some behind the scenes stuff, and they had these tubs full of slime. We were like, cool, let's open it and stick our hand in. So we all were doing it, and then we took it out. We were like, uh-oh. Green, completely green.
Your hand's green for like 3 days.
But I got to be honest, some of the slime is a little different because we experienced slime at another place. I can't tell you where because it's a little bit of a secret, but it was actually not too bad. It smelled like cake. It wasn't bad.
You don't want to eat it, though.
There's different versions of slime. So
something we've learned now from the Nickelodeon Insiders.
Yes. There we go.
Thank you. Well, we're looking forward. We have 2 shows in the area this year. We have Allentown Fair. We have York Fair, both coming up with you guys. For someone who's never been to your show, especially some of the parents, what should they expect?
Put on your dancing shoes because everybody's always dancing and singing along. So that's the first thing.
Even in Germany where they don't speak the language.
Yeah, no, it's the funniest thing. They knew all the words, and then they'd come up and talk to us, and they didn't speak a word of English. So it was really weird. But put on your dancing shoes, expect to have a good time, and keep the energy up.
And bring the whole family, because everyone's going to have a good time.
Cool. We look forward to seeing you guys this fall. Going to be at the fair, of course. And best of luck with Boyfriend. It's a great song. We're playing it.
Thank you very much.
We're very excited. So
Can't wait to come back. Thank you.
Big Time Rush. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.